Hi, last night I watched The Gorge, a new film on Apple TV Plus, for a script that was listed on the blacklist a few years ago, the list of the most desired and most sought after unproduced scripts. In my experience, these films do not live up to their expectations, and it seems more like they are the most easily packageable scripts, ones that are most easy to sell, particularly given that they're actually ranked in terms of their quality by agents and marketing executives and not people with any actual artistic ability or instinct of any kind. The Gorge is the story of two elite snipers, one from the east, one from the west, who are appointed to supervise uh, surveillance of the mysterious Gorge over the course of the year. We follow the American one as he takes his position. There's a handover from his predecessor, a British Marine sniper, and explains that there's a lot of automated weaponry. There's special satellite scrambling materials to stop it from showing up on maps. And simply the job is to stop whatever is inside the gorge from getting out, filling his days with maintenance and reading the wall full of poetry that's been left behind. The British Marine goes off on his way, is picked up by a helicopter, and immediately killed, suggesting that the posting is a terminal one. The American sniper then gradually gets into a routine and notices that his counterpart is an attractive woman played by Anya Taylor-Joy. When she has her birthday, they start to communicate in written signs and develop a long distance relationship, playing chess together, dancing to music, and eventually, uh, after she has a tough day on Valentine's Day, which it turns out is related to her backstory, he goes over having fired a zip line across and visits her. But this is only the start of a devastating adventure when they both find themselves plunged into the gorge and embarking on a life and death struggle with the creatures inside, as well as discovering why the gorge is so dangerous and why it's determined to be kept so secret. The first half of the film, with the effectively a romantic espionage drama of the two agents, the two snipers, gradually developing a relationship and developing this rapport over long distance, never hearing each other's voices and communicating only by written signs, works extremely well. Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy are both fine actors. They get a good handle on their characters, and it works extremely well as an engaging drama. And then halfway through, it turns into an action horror movie as they plunge into the gorge and have to fight the creatures inside and discover exactly what's going on, what why the gorge is so dangerous. Um, it's at this point that the movie kind of falls apart. The characterization goes in the bin. Taylor Joy's character becomes very stupid and constantly needs to be rescued, and basically becomes a damsel in distress despite being an extremely capable, highly qualified, highly skilled military assassin the rest of the movie. Um, there are some excellent creature designs and creature effects, which I thought worked extremely well, but it just becomes a bit of a rote Resident Evil video game adaptation mashup. Not very original, not that engaging. It feels like it's knocked off quite a lot from The Last of Us, which becomes quite obvious quite quickly. And the resolution of the movie is, um, in a way, it's dramatically satisfying, but it just feels that yeah, okay, it's sort of it's worn out its welcome by that point. The film is over 2 hours long. I did find it entertaining that the location filming was rather mixed. It's never established where in the world the gorge actually is, that being the deliberate part of the mystery of the story, although it was actually filmed in Norway, with some other filming in the UK, and a sequence in the movie that's supposed to be set on a very beautiful headland on the picturesque French coast was actually shot at Llandudno in North Wales. Um, it's half of a really good film. The first half, with the character material and the mystery of the situation and the developing romance, works extremely well. And then it all goes to crap later on, which is a shame because it's two good actors. It's got talented and capable director in Scott Derrickson. I felt this is very much a movie that was packaged, that you can get two big stars together and a big director, and that makes it really easy to sell. And that's why it's on the blacklist, because it's a film that's easy to market and sell as a package. However, this has been dumped on Apple TV Plus. It's one of the few films they've released that hasn't had a theatrical run. So, despite having two big names, despite having a fairly creditable director who's had some recent big hits with Black Phone and Doctor Strange, it doesn't hit as well as it should. And it really does demonstrate how weak that blacklist really is.